Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So life has been a little insane for me lately, you guys. I just recently moved. It's really exciting. This is such a fun time, and I have to say I honestly feel like so much more excited and like happy just about everything going on in my life in general than I have in a while. It's like I kind of just get bored where I am, or I just have this like craving to experience a new place, go on a new adventure, but like move there and like change everything. Like I love change. I'm someone who thrives on change. I think that's why my life is the way it is, because I enjoy change. I enjoy moving and going to new places, and I think that's something I always will enjoy. So for today's video, pretty much what I wanted to do was look back over some memories with you guys. I feel like I've had a freaking ton of bedrooms in like the past 4 years alone, which is kind of nuts. So I kind of want to show you guys like evolution of everything, of my style and like my life and my home, basically. I thought it would be fun to reminisce. So I've done a few different room tours of some of my different rooms because I've moved like literally so much, like every single year. So freshman year I lived in dorms. Sophomore year I lived in like student housing, but it was technically off campus. Junior year I actually moved into a house. Senior year I moved back into an apartment building. I also thought it would be fun to film this video because this is kind of like me starting a new chapter here in this new apartment, and I feel like it just would be kind of fun to go back and look over my previous places that I've lived. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video to do like a little recap, a little reminiscing. We're gonna get into it here in a second, and I'm gonna show you guys my college dorm room. So my freshman year dorm room. Now honestly guys, I have to say my dorm room freshman year of college was actually surprisingly very nice. Like we literally had a living room. It was a quad, so there was 4 of us. Everything was like brand new because they had just built those dorms at the time. It was the new building, not anymore. So everything was really nice. It was all just freshly like renovated. We had kind of like a little mini kitchen. We did have like a fridge and a microwave and a sink, and then we had a really nice large like bathroom. We didn't have to share with like anybody on our floor or anything like that, so it was nice that between the 4 of us we had our own like shower and toilet room and everything, and both of those rooms were like very big for some reason, which was cool. I don't have like a ton of footage of anything besides the living room and my bedroom really. It was funny, my roommate and I, we both were like very much in like that kind of Tumblr phase where we wanted everything to be super aesthetic and super cute. So we both did try really hard to decorate and do like fun, crazy stuff. And then I just remember our living room was like, that was where everyone would hang out whenever we'd have guests over. Everyone would be hanging out in the living room. We had like crazy lights, a disco ball, like fun neon posters. We had a whole Polaroid wall, and we always had a table where we were setting up like funky still lifes for drawing class because we went to art school and we always had to set up still lifes for drawing class freshman year. Like leave them out for a few weeks to like decorate, and it was super fun. We had a really good time. It was definitely an adventure, I think, living with 3 other girls in like one apartment, if you will, or dorm. I'd never experienced anything like that before. I'd never ever had to share a room in my life, and I will say I had a ton of fun. It was great. I just realized towards the end that I did want my own space. That is why I moved into like a student apartment complex. So sophomore year, I moved into what I thought was an upgrade. My room was tiny. I was literally living in a closet sophomore year, like even smaller than my freshman dorm, but like I was the only one in it. I mean, at least I had my own space, but like it was just funny, you guys. I still look back and I wonder like, how did I fit all of my stuff in that apartment, I really genuinely couldn't tell you anymore. I think I was just so highly organized with everything. It was definitely fun for me to move somewhere I could have a little bit more freedom, I could have my own space, but like still feel like I was around a bunch of other students and could hang out with people and make friends super easily. Honestly, for that kind of vibe, it was great because I did live with some of my best friends like literally a couple floors away. The only thing is that I was supposed to be rooming with people that I knew, and I didn't find out until like a month before. I was literally going to be rooming with 3 other people that I absolutely did not know. So that threw me for a loop like a month before I had to move in sophomore year. Everything turned out okay in the end. Because I had my own bedroom, I pretty much just stayed in there the entire time and was like a little hermit, so I was fine. I definitely enjoyed, I was like walking distance from downtown Savannah, which was awesome. Great location. I got to hang out with my friends super easily. It was a fun time. But at the end of that year, I was like, okay, I don't want to live with these random people that I don't even know anymore. Like, I want to go live with my friends and I want a house. I don't know if I should have stayed in that apartment or if I should have moved in this house. No, I don't regret moving to the house, but the house is a whole nother story, you guys. So end of sophomore year, I've got 2 friends who were like looking to move in, all 3 of us together. So we start looking at houses, and I looked at so many houses, you guys. I knew there were a ton of kids that were living in kind of like these older remodeled homes. I thought I found the perfect one for us. It had like 4 bedrooms. They were all a great size, even though one of them that we planned to use as a bedroom was technically the dining room. It still would be a great size bedroom. We had like an amazing kitchen that had just been freshly remodeled and looked gorgeous. There was a skylight. We had a fancy washer and dryer, a really cute bathroom, 2 really cute bathrooms. So yeah, we end up moving into this house because we're absolutely wowed by it when we're shown the house by the agent. And we move in and we notice things like there's giant patches of the floor missing upstairs that we didn't even see. And there's like a huge crack like this big in one of the windows where like someone could literally wedge open like the wood frame of the window and like easily break into our house. And just like other little things like that, like old house issues basically. I'm not gonna like hate on that house anymore because honestly like it was just your typical like college experience. And yeah, we were a little naive picking out the house, but at the end of the day, didn't we have an awesome time living there? Like, we had fun. We definitely had fun in that house. That is one thing I will say, is I had a lot of fun in this house, and I really enjoyed being able to live somewhere where I could just walk to like Forsyth Park, and like there was a ton of coffee shops and cute little restaurants close by that were in walking distance. We always had people over. There was always a party. I definitely appreciate all of the memories that I made in that house. I got engaged in that house. Like, I can't hate on it anymore because I just have respect for my past, I guess you can say, and like where it came from. That house really inspired within me the desire for something that was kind of that vibe where it felt a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more low-key, not as many people. I had to grab a coffee really quick for this one, you guys. So basically I came to the conclusion that I wanted to live alone, which I kind of knew was coming. Honestly, I feel like on a day-to-day basis, I do love having my own space. I just want to hang out by myself, and like that's that. Really getting the chance to kind of experience living life in an apartment on my own was something I knew I wanted to have. So basically, quarantine happens, I'm at home, and I'm looking at apartments in Savannah and trying to find a place to move to during the pandemic when all of this is going on. I think what I actually did is I toured a bunch of places before I went home for the pandemic. Like, I knew school was gonna stop and I was probably gonna be able to like go home and live with my family for a few months, so I made sure to apartment hunt before I left, which was actually really smart because then when I did leave for like the last 3 or 4 months of the year or whatever, I had already picked out an apartment that I knew I wanted to live in, and I was like preparing to actually take the steps to move in there. My family came back down with me kind of after the first lockdown period ended, and that's when we moved from the house into my old apartment. It was just a simple 1-bedroom, 1-bath, living room / kitchen area. It was barely 700 square feet. It was in a really great location. It was about 15 minutes from downtown. It was kind of more in the suburbs, but also like still an easy commute to my classes and everything. And I really loved it, you guys. It was quiet, it was nice, it was peaceful. Even though it was tiny, it was really great when I was just by myself because it was the perfect amount of space for one person, and I honestly really enjoyed it. And I loved my window vent, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have always wanted a treehouse my entire life. And I would joke around, like, once I moved into this place, I started calling it my treehouse because that window bench and the view outside and the fact that the trees were literally so close to the buildings, like the branches were like touching my windows. It was crazy. It literally felt just like a treehouse, and I didn't know, I hadn't seen that specific apartment before I moved into it, so I had no idea that I was getting one with such a cool, unique view. So that was really fun, and that was really exciting. And I also loved being on the 3rd floor. I didn't have anyone above me. I like being up high, and I really enjoyed that vibe of like feeling like I was in a treehouse. My fiance did move in with me there kind of towards the end. I think for like the last 4 or 5 months that I lived there, he moved in and we lived there together. We realized quickly like this wasn't enough space for 2 people. Like it was perfect for just me. We just did not have enough room. We are the type of people where we both need our own closet. Like we both have a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, just a lot of stuff in general. We got a lot of stuff. So we knew we needed a space that could accommodate us much better. So that was a great learning experience. Honestly, now that I look back on it, yeah, every single year I've learned something new about my own living situation and how I want to live and what I need to live comfortably or in the way that I want to. And it's just kind of been like an evolution, I guess, of me discovering what I enjoy and like what I would like as the next step, which I feel like is something that is really valuable now looking back on it. In the moments when I was living in a place that I didn't like and I was so excited to move somewhere else, I wasn't thinking about it like that. But now, having moved 5 or 6 times, I can really see kind of like the progression and like how things just keep getting better, and it's very exciting for me. It's cool for me to reflect on this now, being in a new space that I actually genuinely really love, like 100%. I am genuinely so happy here, and I'm so glad that I finally gotten to this place, and I really cannot wait to show you guys. I might give you a sneak peek here in a minute. But yeah, so my new apartment. We now have, guess what? 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen, and a porch, and a gigantic storage closet outside. It's so cool how much I really appreciate this, because it's like, this is mine, you know? Like, obviously when I lived with my parents, yeah, I had a whole house to roam around, but like, ever since starting college, like I've just been in like teeny tiny little closet rooms, and now I feel like I finally have space again, and I'm so excited about it. So I really want to give you guys a little tour. It is a bit messy, so we just moved like a week and a half ago. Yeah, it's a work in progress. You'll see. I'm kind of still experimenting with how I want to decorate and like what I want the vibe to be. It's also interesting because this is the first space that I've really gone into thinking like, okay, what can I do that's going to appeal to both of us? It's kind of a challenge, and I'm excited. I think so far we're doing pretty well, and I'm just gonna give you guys a little look, give you a sneak peek. Okay, so guys, like I said, this is a work in progress. Part of me is like, I can't believe I'm showing you this right now because I'm a little embarrassed. I'm normally a neat freak, and this place is a little dirty, but I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys. So here is like the front entryway. As you can see, like we actually have nice gray hardwood floors. I'm so obsessed. How bougie is this? I've never had a Dyson in my life, but like this vacuum is everything, and I absolutely love it. And say hello to my kitchen, you guys. We actually have like real countertops, stainless steel appliances. Or say hi to Snow White. She's chilling in here. Here's my kitchen. I love the cabinets. They're really fun. They have like these sleek little like handles on them. Let me show you guys over this way. there is the hallway to the office slash second bedroom. So in here, this is like gonna be our little office space. This is gonna be Zach's side. Right now it's just boxes because he hasn't gotten a desk yet. So his side is not currently set up. I'm kind of in love with this fun little desk thing that I built. I just tacked up this curtain just to kind of create like a little corner situation. So yeah, I've got like my little makeup station here. And then here's my old clothing rack, which you guys will have seen. Also, I have another one over here because I'm insane and I literally just have too many clothes. I do have an entire walk-in closet to myself right now, which is certainly an upgrade compared to the last place. I did not have my own closet in the last house. So now we're gonna move in here and I will show you guys. This is my bathroom and I have like kind of a fun sink. Here is my shower, which I love the way the tile on the back of the shower looks. I love these like concrete block floors. They're really cool, kind of industrial. This is the living room. This is the bedroom so far. We got a new UGG bedspread, which is amazing. It's actually like super soft and like really awesome. And then we got these fun gray nightstands, also from IKEA. We're not really sure where we're going with this room yet, so we're just sticking with like very much neutral colors. I've got like a little bit of art that I hung on the walls, but this room is still overall pretty plain. This is like my little zen corner over here. I'm trying to do more stuff like this around the house and like actually make it really cute and aesthetic, but for now we kind of just have the basics really. So that was a little sneak peek of my house right now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm really trying to make this place like no other place I've ever lived before. I know I have kind of a lot of leftover like college decorations, and same thing with my fiance. He's got a bunch of stuff from when he was in his army barracks room that is just not really our style anymore. We kind of want to elevate things and make things, you know, a little bit more modern feeling and like grown up feeling, because that's kind of like just the vibe of this apartment in general. So we're gonna really try and do something to kind of step it up a little bit. I'm definitely thinking like sticking with kind of neutral tones, at least for right now, just because I'm really loving this place and I'm really excited to kind of like continue living here and get some inspiration and see how I want to decorate it. I think that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoy kind of going back and reminiscing with me. Since I didn't film like a dedicated room tour, like college room tour video for my last apartment that I had senior year, I thought that this would be a great way to kind of include that into this whole like series. So yeah, if you guys want to, you can go check that out. I've done a few other videos. I am thinking about doing definitely a more dedicated like home tour once I have this place decorated to a level to which I'm really happy with it. Thank you guys for staying tuned with me and for following me on this journey. I am so excited to be in a new house and to really just get to explore a whole new area. This is the first place I've lived in that I really felt like is an adult space. I'm just so excited about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, you guys, but I definitely had so much fun filming this and I'm super excited to be filming more new content in this house. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.